The Basketball Hall of Fame 60 Days of Summer is your chance to see your favorite basketball stars live and in person. Check hoophall.com for a complete list of all these exciting appearances and plan your trip today.
Grab a seat here. Yourself comfortable. Dikembe Mutombo. Where are you coming from today? Where does life? Where are you coming in from?
First, I want to say thank you for having me here. First time I got a chance to be in this building, it was last year when I came to see my friends Alonzo Mourning being inducted, but there was no doubt on my mind that my day was coming so fast.
Well, let's talk about that. You learned in April, the announcement, I think the official announcement came out that you'd be part of the class of 2015. How did you find out, and what was your initial reaction?
I think I was overwhelmed. I cried a little bit for the fact that my two beautiful parents were not able to watch me being inducted, because I know they've been so proud of me with my success. They got a chance to see me playing the game of basketball, especially my dad, who was with me all the way to the end until a year before. But he was so proud of my success. So I wish he was around, because I think there was nobody who was more happy as a fan as my father, because he was around. My mom left us a long time ago. But my dad was with me until I retired, but he was very proud.
Well, you know they're watching, you know they're proud of you. And
yes.
What excites you most? What's the most significant part of being inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame? What's the most important part of that?
You're making history.
Making history.
Yeah, you are going in the history book. This generation and generation to comes, they will walk in these beautiful, magnificent buildings, looking at your name and your picture, wondering who you are, where you came from, what were you able to accomplish over your career and your time. What did you do for you to get in this building? Because every kid will dream about being here. I don't know if I did dream about being here when I was playing, because I really stopped playing the game so late.
Now you were here, you said last year when Alonzo Mourning, your friend from Georgetown and great NBA career obviously, when he was inducted, did you think then, say, geez, you know what, this could be me next year?
No, I look at my records, I say I might be considered about being here. I knew my chance was up, but I didn't know. You know, our wonderful game, what we call the game of basketball, you have produced such a great group of guys. We have played a good game of basketball. We have left such a great impact to the court and off the court. But not all of them get fortunate about being inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame. Only a few.
Right.
And so it's like serving in the Marine. It's only a few guys can go in.
That's right.
So I'm so happy to be part of the mighty few men who get selected.
Well, congratulations to you. And I know so
Thank
much
you.
about basketball falls on stats and how many points you scored and everything else, but obviously your career was built on your defensive abilities.
I didn't know that to be in the Hall of Fame, you gotta be able to score 30 points.
Well, you snuck one in on us.
I have so many great legends that I admire so much who came before me, like Bill Russell was my great model, a great idol, but I didn't think he doesn't fall on that path.
Well, maybe you prevented some guys from making the Hall of Fame. Right? You kept the...
You know what, this is a great question. I think my induction to the Basketball Hall of Fame is really a strong message, a great message to the young people, to the next generation. Any kids who are picking up the game today, any kids who love the game of basketball, who admire the game, who watch the game, who dream about becoming a basketball player, should not just dream about being someone who will go to the basketball court and score 50 points and 40 points. But he can dream about going and becoming one of the great rebounder, one of the great shot blocker, someone who can stop anybody, like Gary Payton, Mookie Blaylock, Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman, all those guys who came before me was able to live their life and set their legacy on defense.
If kids have not seen you, and we've got a crowd here, I think more from the generation when you played, but if the kids have not seen you play, haven't seen
Some of them on YouTube.
On YouTube, right? Thank God for YouTube. Now, if you had the opportunity to compare yourself to a player in today's NBA, you could say, geez, my game's like him, my skill set's like him. This is a guy who's similar to me. Who might that be?
I think there's about 3, 4 young men that I think they have a great potential if they keep working hard and continue to dedicate their life to the things that some of us who came before them was able to do. I like the young man who's playing for the Utah Jazz right now. I think it's about finish his rookie year. I like his ability about blocking shot. I think he have a great potential. But I'm going to be jealous if he's trying to go after my record for 18 years.
Yeah, right.
I don't mind about anybody who's blocking shot as long as you stay away from my records. I think I like DeAndre Jordan from the Clippers.
DeAndre Jordan,
I think he's very talented. I love watching him, and I think he's a great shot blocker. Hopefully he can stay out of the foul trouble.
Right.
Because if he stay out of the trouble, I think he can give his team a chance to win the championship. There's a few more guys that are coming up, and I think in the rookie class that's coming up this year, we will see some of them that's going to be very dominant defensively. A lot of people now are looking at the game being only offense, but if we can have a few people who can play defense, you can stop all the offense players are playing there today.
Yeah, very valuable aspect of basketball. They were talking about the kids and whether they had seen you play as a player. Fair or not, I think a lot of people know you, or you're visible through the Geico commercials. Yeah, there you go. See that? Do you embrace that? Do you enjoy it? It's kind of established its own culture, I guess.
I think that would define me as being a good basketball player that I was. I think my ability of blocking the shot, watching videos and studying videos from so many great legends that came before me, Bill Russell, Will Chamber, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Hakeem Olajuwon, and Patrick Ewing, all those guys. I spent so much time studying the game. It's so good about playing the game. Anybody can play the game. Anybody can pick up the game of basketball, go up there where there's a hoop and start shooting and start playing with their friends. But if you really want to get better, you have to study the game. You have to put some time on it, not just going to the court and competing. I think what made me great was the ability about spending time on watching videos of so many great guys. I think
studying the game. I want to get back to the finger for a second. How did that start? There you go. Yeah.
You don't move your hands.
No,
you only move.
Finger.
Yes.
All right, everybody, let's try it. Everybody.
So yes. Just let them know that the man cannot fly in the house of Mutombo.
Yes. But even this takes practice.
Yes. You know, when I came out to the league in '91, everybody felt that they can come and dunk and do the flying shot. But I was regarding myself as being one of the great defender forces. I think because I was lucky. I was lucky and being fortunate when I got drafted in the NBA. I have a great man, a great mentor, a great teacher, a great coach, someone I admire so much and I respect so much, by the name of Coach Thompson, who taught me the game. And he did get a chance in his, early on in his life, when he got a chance to play in the NBA, to play alongside with Bill Russell as a backup. So even though he didn't get a lot of minutes, but he was lucky to learn a lot from being on the sideline, watching Bill Russell, what Bill Russell was able to do on the court. So he says, son, I think you have a great chance to go out to being a good defender in the NBA. But I cannot teach you all of that, what it takes for you to be dominant. But I will call my friend to come talk to you. So he made a phone call to Bill Russell over the summer, and Bill Russell came in. I couldn't believe it. He came in and spent about 4 or 5 days with me. And I thought maybe he was going to take me to the basketball court and show me how to block shots and all of that. He said, no. He said, every day we're going to come, we're going to meet, eat breakfast, eat lunch and dinner, and we're going to take a walk. I don't think so many kids today want you to take a walk with them after eating breakfast, eat lunch and dinner. They would rather you talk to them and get out of their way. So, and I was able to listen, and I'm a good listener. And I took a chance to listen to a man that I admire so much, and we went there. He gave me all the value, all the tools necessary that would allow me to be productive.
Your homeland is the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Yes.
You're one of 10 children, siblings?
Yes, I'm one of the 10, I'm the 7th.
7th of 10. How old were you when you started to play basketball?
I picked up the game like going to 17.
17.
When I stopped playing, yeah. Because I hate the game so much. I hate the game of basketball.
Didn't like it?
I didn't like it for a long time.
How come and what changed?
I think I always thought soccer was a better sport.
Soccer, okay.
But I think if I have taken to soccer, I was not going to be a millionaire. I would have now built a hospital in Africa. But I'm glad that I did play the game. I am glad I was fortunate to have an oldest brother who was playing the game, who was on the national team, who was like one of the best players in the country, who kind of helped me and pushed me. He said, you gonna play the game. I said, you are going so fast and you're almost the tallest one in the house and you gonna play the game. And I was like, no. So I know every time I was getting attacked by my brothers, because I come from a family of 8 boys and 2 girls, every time my brother was trying to pick on me, I would go back to my mother because I know my mom will always protect me. And so my mom, I was like one of mom's favorite babies. So
There you go.
my mom always said, y'all leave him alone. And so, because I enjoyed soccer and karate and all the sports, but basketball was not really one of them. Then my dad was like, no, y'all get him to the basketball court.
There you go.
So then my brother grabbed me, put me in a cab, and took me to the basketball court. That was, that I started. And the first day of practice, I broke my chin. It was not good. I was bleeding so bad. I had about 19 stitches all over my chin. I still have the scar all the way. You can see until today. And I told my mom, I said, I don't want to play this sport no more. Look at what happened to me on the first day. And my dad said, you going back. You know, whatever my dad said, you got to do it. It was very difficult.
Always listen to mom and dad. Now, your first introduction to the United States came by way of Georgetown.
Yes.
As a basketball interest, or was it more of an academic?
No.
Bad thing. Right? No.
No.
That's left-handed.
I came to Georgetown in academic scholarship to study medicine. Even when I left Congo, I knew I was coming to America to study medicine because I was so inspired about being a doctor. I just did love science. I still love science until today. I really did love science so much, and I said, if I can go out to becoming a doctor, I will have a great career for the rest of my life, and I will treat thousand people all the way to my life. And I came to Georgetown and start school and enjoying my life in college. And until next time I knew, they start pulling me from left and right. Somebody want to talk to you. Somebody want to talk to you. Can you come to see the school president? Can you meet with the dean? Can you meet with this? So it was very hard to run away from all those demands that was coming up.
And they got you good. You had a great career at Georgetown. You, in 1991 NBA draft, you're number 4 pick of the Denver Nuggets.
Yes.
Is there a team you played for? Denver, Atlanta, the Nets?
No. Denver. Okay, I gotta give you the no again.
Just not.
Okay. Denver, Atlanta, Philly, New Jersey, New York, then Houston.
Is there a team that you most identify with, or you think fans, when they hear your name, think, oh, he played for that team?
It's very tough. You know, out of my 18 years, I would say that I did have a wonderful journey in the NBA. I think I was blessed and been fortunate to just have a great career. And every places I've gone through my career, I did have an impact. There was some changing in the organization. Either we have gone from mediocre to one of the being good team, or we have gone for not making a playoff to get on the playoff. So there's no regret, or anybody can point out and say, oh, when he went to that team, or that team went down. No. There was always a success, and I think that a great legacy I will take with me as I'm going to the Hall of Fame now.
I think one of the images that might resonate in the minds of basketball fans is the year when you played for the Nuggets as the number 8 seed and you upset Seattle, the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, and you're on your back and you're embracing the ball.
Oh,
so you were there.
Shook the world.
How often do you think about that moment?
I still think about it until today. I think it's still one of the memorable, amazing moments through the NBA live and NBA television. There's not so many games where you see a player expressing his joy and happiness for winning the series. We did work so hard on that series. We was underestimated. Nobody didn't think we was going to beat Seattle Supersonic. Nobody didn't think we deserve even to be on the court playing the Supersonic. They were the fervor. I think they were the fervor for the media, not the fervor for us. The fans was like, okay, congratulations, you made to the playoff, but don't worry about it. Y'all gonna get swept, that's okay. Just be happy that you made it. I was like, no. And I gave them this again. And I told them, no. I know we got beat the first 2 games very bad. On the 3rd game, and we came to a shoot-around, and I told the world that we was gonna win the next 2 games. Everybody was like, you lost the first 2 games bad. What make you think? I said, don't worry about it. I have something for you guys, we're gonna win it. And we came and we knocked them out, we knocked them. It was great. It's all about being passionate about the game and playing the game with a determination. That's something I'm trying to teach to my 2 boys right now. I got 2 youngest boys, and I tell them, it's good to play the game, but you got to have some fire inside of you that's burning every day that can push you and to go in and win as many games as you can.
Here comes a hard-hitting question, and don't worry, I'll keep it private. What size shoes do you wear?
22.
22. Right off the shelf, right?
No. You know what? The guy who make my shoes is the same guy who make your shoes. He just take extra time and he use a little bit of extra.
A little bit of extra.
Yes, a little bit extra. And charge me more money. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think so. Because you have it. Your foundation,
Yes.
Dikembe Mutombo Foundation. You mentioned your dreams of being a doctor. In some ways, it comes around you. You can talk about the hospital. Just talk about your foundation, what it does, the reaches worldwide.
I know we were here to talk about basketball, but I thank you for asking me that question regarding my passion, what I'm doing now after the game of basketball. I have created the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation in 1997, which the purpose was to improve the living condition of the people in Democratic Republic of Congo, where I came from. I came from the country and the continent where the mortality rate still 42 for men and 44 for women. More young people are now living past age of 5. We're still losing more than 1.5 million children in Africa before age of 5, just because of malaria from the mosquito bite. So that tell you. And those who are surviving malaria, we're having now more than 25% of those kids who are surviving malaria are growing up as intellectual disability kids because of the way malaria attacks their brain. It doesn't give them a full function, 100% function of the brain to develop themselves as a good kids and a healthy child. So we are facing a lot of challenges in the continent right now. I'm glad that I was blessed and been fortunate to be in the shoes God put me in, to use my money and my fame and to make a world a better place for the generation to come. And I've gone and built a $30 million hospital, which I donated $25 million. That opened in 2007, and right now we're just celebrating our 8 years where we have treated more than 165,000 women and children already. So,
all right, that's what
thank you.
And when you go home, after you check out the highlights from his career, just go to Dikembe Mutombo Foundation website, and there's just too many things, too many great things that you've done to list here. And I mean, we'll be here until your enshrinement speech. If we
I know, tell me, it's too much. That's been one of my great legacies, to pass this message. I want to people to understand that we all are visitors. Not just because we are visiting this beautiful museum here in Springfield, but we all are visitors in this world. And we are here with the time God allowed us to give us to be here, but we need to have an impact. We need to find a way to touch someone's life. Either you touch your children, you touch your nieces and nephews, or you touch the life of your neighbors, other people that you don't know. But it's good to make a difference. It's very good. One of the doctors was speaking at the HIV conference in South Africa, put it that when there's a problem affecting one part of the society, it should be a responsibility of every human being living on this planet. And I believe that. And I believe that there's a lot of problems facing our society today. Nobody else will not fix it, just us. And we cannot run away from the problem that's facing our society because we don't want to be part of it. You don't want to be part of it because you think you are living in a great city, you don't see no problem. But you don't want to live in that great city for the rest of your life. You want to visit other cities and try to see. It's just showing God love and God mercy, and that's what life is.
Well, thank you for what you've done to make a difference. Dikembe, when you have the opportunity here next month during the enshrinement ceremonies, is there a particular message that you've thought about that you want to share with the world during your speech?
Yes, I know I'm going to talk a lot about my career. I did have a wonderful career. I think the great message is how thankful I am. I'm very thankful and to all those people who have dedicated their life to help me get where I am today. I grew up very poor, very, very poor. I'm not ashamed to say that. I came from my parents. My dad made only $37 a month.
Wow.
As a teacher. So I know what it's like coming out from the poverty. And my message is being to any young boys and girls there, dream big. Don't let nobody shut the windows away from you, shut off the window away from you. Dream big, keep dreaming big, and having hope, because there's always light in the end of the tunnel, and keep working hard. Go to school, study hard, and things will happen, and keep praying. Don't give up in life because you think that you didn't come to the good neighborhood, or maybe you was raised by your mom, or you was raised by a single family, or your parents, your mom and dad were so poor, your dad and mom working the farm. That don't mean you're not going to becoming somebody. You can becoming somebody if you want to. You know, the lesson in life is not where you come from. It's more about where you want to be tomorrow.
That's great. Phenomenal advice, phenomenal advice. I will open it up. We'll have some questions. We'll come up one at a time. Who's ready? Who's ready for Dikembe? And when you come up, you can just quickly tell us your name and where you're from and ask a question.
Hello, my name is Kaden Reynolds and I'm from New York. Dikembe, when you blocked people, how did you feel?
That's a good question. I feel great. To tell you the truth, I really did enjoy it, and I'm still enjoying it. I've always felt that basketball, the rims and the basket was my territory. Nobody cannot invade it. And some people got a chance to get there very well and maybe pop one dunk on me, but not many of them. And maybe that's the reason why I'm in the Basketball Hall of Fame today, because so many of them tried to come over there, thought they could get one, but it was good. I always felt good about it. You can learn, start just feeling good every time you block somebody and talk trash back to them. It will make you feel good.
Good. Thank you. Great question. Great question. There's no way to make friends, though, huh?
Hi, my name's Jeffrey from New York.
Yes, Jeffrey.
This is not coming from a Chicago Bulls fan, but when Jordan dunked on you...
Oh, there we go.
When he
Keep going, Jeffrey. I'm listening. I'm not looking at you.
When he dunked on you, were you more mad they dunked on you or they stole your celebration?
Oh, let me get it straight. You know what? Michael and I are still talking about this until today, every time we see each other. I always remind Michael that he didn't dunk on me like he did on Patrick and the other guys that he got over there in his video. I think he was more happy to get close to the basket where I was or where I came late. I think for the fact that it took him more than 7.5 years to get one dunk, you know, that's legit, man. You can ask Michael that why it took you 7 years to pop one on Mutombo. And, you know, I tell Michael, okay, you can celebrate, you got one, but I was too far away. When I was coming in, I have to go underneath the basket to try to reach, and I was just late. But I'd say, Mike, why you needing just come, go one-on-one with me and try to see if you can get there. He never tried that. Thanks for your question.
Good question. Well, maybe that was his ticket to the Hall of Fame.
I know, man, I know. Everybody said, Michael got you. That's okay.
My name is Johnny. I'm from D.C.
Yes.
And how did you like playing with Allen Iverson?
Thanks. I think Allen is one of the great sensational basketball players I've ever played this game. There's not so many guys you can name in the basketball court today or in the basketball history with his height who can go to the basket, who can shoot, who can drive, who can do the thing that Allen Iverson never be able to accomplish on the court up there. There's not many of them. I don't think there's one. And I think I was lucky, being fortunate, not just because he came from Georgetown University, the institution that I admire, but I think he's one of the future. I'm not going to be surprised to see in a couple of years if his name get called in this building.
Mm-hmm. All right, nice job. Great question. Great question. Some good questions so far.
Yes, very good. Those kids, they have done their homework.
They've done their homework.
How nervous were you when you were checking into the recent Africa game that you just played in? When you checked into it?
I mean, at this game I just played last week,
Yeah.
I don't think I was nervous. I think I was more happy to be on the court for one more time. The nerves part, I think a lot got to do from the last time I played the game. Before Saturday, last time I played a really game, I was carrying out by the perimeter. And I was so scared on that little bit. I said, dear God, please allow me just to play one more time here in the continent of my birth. Let the people see me going up and down. And I'm just doing it for fun. Do not let me get hurt. And I was a little bit scared because I blew my knee up on the basketball court on my last time playing the game. And I said, okay, I'm going to block myself out. Just go and have fun. And I think that will help me to play the 5 and 6 minutes. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good question. Looks like we have a couple more.
Hi, I'm Franklin from Massachusetts.
Yes.
I was wondering, could you say your full name?
Yes, I forgot to introduce myself. Yes, my name is Dikembe Mutombo, Polondo Mukamba, Diken Jean-Jacques Mutombo. It's only 9 names.
9 names. Wow. Great question. And the cool thing is, worldwide, you can say Dikembe, we know who we're talking about.
Yes, it's
Really.
very easy. Dikembe Mutombo, Polondo Mukamba, Diken Jean-Jacques Mutombo.
Wow.
My name is Zachary. I'm from New York. You're from Congo, and how do you feel that Serge Ibaka he's from Congo too, is rising to be a star?
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Serge Ibaka. I just came out from the trip with him in Africa last week for almost 2 weeks. The thing he's doing on the basketball court and the thing he's doing off the court, I think he's learning a lot from his mentor. That's what is good about playing the game of basketball, and he wants to do more than what I've done on the basketball court. And I'm praying that he can be able to accomplish it because he's a very talented, he's a hard worker, and I think he have a chance maybe one day to win Defense Player of the Year, and because is improving it every given day.
Nice job. Great question. Great question, guys. Appreciate that. And Dikembe, one final question for you. Special moment here in a few weeks. As we mentioned, you'll be enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. What emotions do you feel being in the Hall of Fame, and what emotions do you expect to feel when that time comes to be an inductee?
It's still very emotional for the fact that this is the only chance you have in your life to let the world know what you've been able to accomplish. How did you get here? And you cannot let that moment go away. It's time for you to shine. And to have my family, my wife, my children, my brothers and sisters, cousins, nieces and nephews, auntie, uncle who are coming, and my friends, my coaches. I think it's going to be very emotional. I don't know what it's going to feel like when the lights come on me with my suit on. I make sure I get my tie on. It's going to be great, but I'm so grateful. I thank God a lot for helping me get here. As they say, this is the son from Congo.
Right.
Whoever thought the son from Congo will be in the Basketball Hall of Fame. And to be the second Africans to get to the Basketball Hall of Fame and to represent the continent. This is a great legacy and a great lesson for the next generation. And to make them believe, it is a hope. We are giving hope. What make this museum and the Basketball Hall of Fame such a great place for any kids, for any next generation that's coming? It's about hope. You know, we're giving our kids a hope, and not just teaching them history, telling them you can do it, you can arise when everybody thought that you cannot. And that's what it is.
Good. Enjoy every minute of it. Can we get one more? One more?
No.
Give it up for Dikembe Mutombo.